What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of my R&B review. And the album I'm about to review tonight is Prince Controversy, released in 1981 on Warner Brothers Records. This is actually his fourth album, and yeah, fourth album. Um, 1 year after Dirty Mind. Producer Prince produced this whole album, of course. Singles I was known for are Controversy, Let's Work, Do Me Baby, Sexuality, and the personnel. Prince on lead vocals and various instruments, Lisa Coleman backing vocals, Dr. Fink on keyboards, and Bobby Z on drums. Okay, so right where I left off from Dirty Mind. Now, around 1980, around the time Dirty Mind came out, a lot of people were kind of questioning what Prince's aim in music was about. Reason why I say that is because he wasn't getting that much. I hate to admit it, but he wasn't really getting that much love in the black radio station, and not even in the white radio station. Although the white radio station they play him and stuff, that he wasn't really getting that much airplay. And so around this time, like I said before, he was just on tour with Rick James a year prior, and so 1981, he actually appeared on Saturday Night Live, and that was actually a huge deal at that time because around the early 80s, not a lot of African African Americans were performing on Saturday Night Live. So Prince actually made history. I believe he was actually one of the first African Americans to perform there. He performed Party Up, and I think he performed Let's Work. I believe so. And so, like like Jimi Hendrix took a more serious approach with his songwriting with the Axis Bold as Love album. I actually did a review on that, I believe, a week and a half ago. His songwriting here, like he started talking about more political issues, things of that nature. So, oh, and also around the same year, he actually toured with the Rolling Stones too. Like I think a couple of weeks, I think prior or after this album, he went on tour with the Rolling Stones, opened a few shows for them. And so 1981 he came out with this album. Now, the album cover right here, I mean, you have self-explanatory. You have like newspaper clippings of like religion, politics, race. Very dope album cover. And believe it or not, this is actually the first album where he used the purple as a trademark. So yeah, okay. And let me start with the songs. It has 8 songs. Now, track number one, Controversy, classic song, one of my favorite Prince songs of all time. Um, what I got from that song is he basically talks about himself and what people think about him. How he have lyrics like, "Am I white or black? Am I gay or straight?" Things of that nature. And he just likes to. It's basically his way of lacking the curiosity that fans have about him. That's what I got from the song. I love the funky song, but at the same time, it's like a mixture of new wave and synth pop. Very dope song. Track number two, Sexuality. Self-explanatory. He's talking about pushing. What I got, he's like pushing the boundaries. How he's embracing his more sexual side and things of that nature. And very, very dope. I don't hear a lot of people talking about that song when it comes to like favorite Prince songs. Yeah, very dope song. He kind of created some controversy because in recent years, like since the early 2000s, if he performed a song, he would change it to spirituality, and a lot of fans were kind of upset by it because it was kind of like, well, most of us were kind of upset by it because of the fact that it was just it didn't feel right because it felt like he was just losing, felt like he was just losing his edge, and yeah. But I'm getting off way off topic. Okay, track number three is probably my favorite song off this album, "Do Me Baby." Damn, oh my god, like this has got to be like one of Prince's best ballads of all time. And one thing I like about this is like when this song basically ranks him among the best falsetto singers like Smokey Robinson and Philip Bailey. Like amazing, amazing, amazing song. Melissa Morgan, of course, she covered this song back in 1986, and believe it or not, the cover version actually done better than the original version, and things of that nature. And my Tupac heads should know about that song. That's all I'm gonna say. Track number four, Private Joy. Very good song right there. What I got from that song, he's talking about how he's in love with this girl, but he won't reveal the identity of his lover. Very solid song. Um, what else about that song? What else about that song? Yeah, very solid song right there. Latoya Jackson, she actually covered that song too. Track number five is a short song called Ronnie Talk to Russia. Now this is basically one of Prince's, like this whole album was like a very political album for Prince, and I'm gonna get into that at the end of the review. Ronnie Talk to Russia, um, he's referring to Ronald Reagan. And so that song's talking about how it's just basically kind of like a critique on Ronald Reagan. He says some lyrics on here that I like. Hold on, let me pull them up right quick. Ronnie talks to Russia before it's too late, before they blow up the world. You go to the zoo, you can't feed gorillas. Can't feed gorillas, left wing gorillas. And yeah, I mean, it has some very dope lyrics, and it's like a short song, but it's simple. It has simplicity. It's very short, has like a lot of simplicity to it, but it's like still a very important song in this album and in Prince's career because it was like one of the first songs where he's actually talking about like political vibes on the song. So yeah. Then we have what's the next song? Let's Work, which was actually originally that song was supposed to call it was originally supposed to call Let's Rock because it was at a dance club where Prince was attendance at, and there was this dance called The Rock. And so Prince, he wanted to release a single that after he liked what he saw, he wanted to release the song as a single. And Warner Brothers, of course, they declined that. And while Prince he liked the track, he renamed it. He renamed it so it would not be dated. So that's why he's called it Let's Work. Let's Work, very funky tune right there. I call it like a quintessential early '80s dance song. That's the best way to describe this song. Next song, Annie Christian. Did I say it right? Yeah, Annie Christian. Um, that song is a very ballsy song for its time. It tells a story about this girl named Annie Christian who was an antichrist, and she wanted to just kill. She went basically on a killing spree. So she murdered like black children in Atlanta. The murder, like she had murdered about that, and then the song also mentions John Lennon's murder by Mark David Chapman. And I kind of felt that was a very nice touch for Prince because around that time, like Mark David Chapman killed John Lennon. If you guys know your history, because of the fact that John Lennon made some comments about how the Beatles were important, more important than Jesus, and yeah, so It's kind of like a religion song, and very very good song. I like that song so much. Another song I don't hear a lot of people talk about. Last song is called "Jack You Off." It's an okay song, kind of like it's like a metaphorically and stuff like that. And that's all the songs off this album. Um, my verdict and my overall opinion about this album, while I do think that I love this album. This is a very good album, but it's not as good as Dirty Mind. And don't get me wrong, this is a very good album, a very 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 good album. But ah, it was kind of too short. No wait, let me take that back. Let me take that back. It's just that how can I put this? Hmm. I can't put my finger on it, but I think it was like missing something. But I'm but I kind of feel like some certain songs like Jack You Off and Jack You Off, I kind of done without that song. Other overall, I love this album, and I like the fact that Prince took a more direct turn on his songwriting, like a more, man, shut up, a more serious note on the songwriting while still have a satire to it. And he was really pushing boundaries like a lot with this album. Also, with this album, that this album was kind of like a predecessor about what was more to come because 1999, which I'm going to review that album most likely this week. I'll review this album. That album got him more and more and more mainstream attention, and so a lot of people kind of forget about this album for some odd reason. Like I was actually surprised how this album was not listed among the 500 greatest albums. Like, it kind of caught a lot of people off guard that this album was not, but it's Rolling Stones, so fuck it. Other than that, what is it about this album? Felt like he was really finding his own style with this, and it was just like he just saying, "I'm here to stay. This is me. My name is Prince. No pun intended. I'm here to say this is my music I create." That's what I got from this. So very good album. Highly recommended. This is Prince Controversy 1981. And that's all the time I have. Stay tuned for more reviews. Peace.